Charles Nelson and Reilly are all here tonight. He's a little crazy, but he is also a very fine director of both theater and opera that some people did not know. Would you welcome Charles Nelson Reilly?
Thank you.
Now, I want to hit you with something right off the cuff tonight, and I talked with my wife about this afternoon.
Oh, yes?
Yes. About 2 weeks ago, my wife, Joanna, true story now,
Yes, sir.
woke up and she says, I had the strangest dream last night. And I said, what do you mean? She says, it was about Charles Nelson Reilly.
Yes?
And she says, we were at a party. She was at a party, and you came up to her and proposed marriage to her.
Really?
My wife. And she says, but I'm already married. And you said, I don't care. I'm going to marry you. Now, that was the whole end of the dream as far as you remember it.
Incident?
I don't know.
Now, or
but I've
what?
been wanting to ask you about that for 2 weeks.
I only met her once in the Bel Air Hotel for breakfast. But you were there.
That's true.
Could one impression so charm the lady?
Isn't that strange?
Tell me more of this dream.
That's all she remembered, but you were adamant. You said that
Yes?
it makes no difference.
Did she speak a lot about her dreams to you?
Occasionally, yes.
Like an event in her life.
I don't know.
I have your address. I'll send flowers. I think that's terrific.
But I thought you'd be happy.
That's very nice. That's lovely. Thank you. I'm a little upset about the people on my right that didn't recognize the fact that you were the entertainer of the year.
Well, that's not important.
I was very fun. Well, you were wonderful.
Somebody, thank you.
And I have to tell you, you were wonderfully funny.
Thank you.
You're wonderful. And my old friend Earl.
Yeah, well,
and
that's
of course,
nice
my
of you.
luncheon friend, Ed.
It was nice of you to mention that.
No, but I have to. And the other thing was, I was in my dressing room where I have a monitor. You know, sometimes you have a monitor and sometimes you don't. If you're downstairs, you don't have the sink or the monitor.
But you have a monitor.
I have tonight. I'm up. I'm big.
Good.
So I had the monitor, and you're on, and you're wonderful. And Paul Lynn comes on, and we're talking together. And Paul says, I love Paul. He's working next door. He said, who is that? I said, he's a new comedian, and he's very good. But we don't care. I said, it's all ahead of you. Go ahead. It's a lot of hard work. Listen, I have to apologize for wearing the exact same thing I wore the last time I was on. This is exactly the same. Remember you commented on my watch?
Yes, I did.
I hope that this dream hasn't affected you so you don't remember the interview of 16 years of me being on this program. But this is the same thing. I went to the cleaners the other day. And I drove to the cleaners. Like, you know, you do your routine things. I go to the cleaner. I park the car. I know just where I go, and I turn, and I looked up. And the cleaners was gone. It had burned to the ground the night before, along with the laundromat, the beauty salon, and the realty company.
How many clothes did you have there?
Now, I didn't know because I'm so, bananas that I don't know what I have. Right. And I'm friends with the cleaners, so you go in, you go here. And they do it, and they don't give me a slip.
And it burned down.
Well, I didn't know what to the ground. There it is, right there. There's the cleaners. I'm standing looking. Then I thought, what do I have in there? And only thing I remembered was this awful black tuxedo that I hate.
Right.
I hate it. I bought it because I needed an alternate. It was going that good in the early 70s. And I got another...
You had a standby tuxedo?
No, wait, yeah.
I see.
And it was wrong. I bought it in a hurry.
Right. Never liked it anyway.
I hated it. And it was jinxed from the beginning. A lot of funny things have happened.
Right.
And now it was gone. So I said to the woman said, I'm sorry. I said, I feel, I'm upset. I don't know what I have. I'm upset for you because you've been so nice to me. It doesn't matter. It's not important. She says, what did you have? I said, well, off the top of my head, I had a black tuxedo. And she looked in and she said, everything is black now. So I don't know. But the hangers don't burn at all. They were adorable. All those hangers on those pipes.
Just hanging
those
there?
wire hangers. You wonder why they had those funny wire hangers? Fireproof. Nothing went. None of the wires. Wonderful.
Did you ever determine what you did lose?
No,
Obviously
I don't care what I lose.
Yeah.
A male model is good in anything. I go wherever I go.
You're right.
And they didn't roll this. They didn't roll it right. This was before the fire. They were in a hurry.
That's a shame.
Well, that happened.
Well, you really don't have to apologize for duplicating or repeating an outfit.
Well, it's a state of emergency, as my mother would say.
Say, I saw Julie Harris the other night on PBS. They played The Belle of Amherst.
The Belle of Amherst.
A wonderful, wonderful show. And I noticed at the end of the credits, it says, Technical advisor, artistic advisor.
Artistic advisor. Be
Now,
very careful.
You were the director when she did it.
Yes, I was my idea to begin with 10 years ago. I founded it, you know, with my project.
But it said it didn't say directed by Charles.
Yes.
It says artistic advisor.
Yes. First credit, too, after the bows, remember.
Right.
Now,
What does that mean?
what does an artistic advisor
Yes.
do?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. You don't do anything. See, they wanted me to direct it, the producers, the network, everyone wanted me. She wanted me to
Well,
direct
why didn't
it.
you do it? You did it on Broadway.
Because I can't direct on film. I don't know the camera. See, I don't know cameras. I'm the stage. I got a pronto for Christmas. I'm having trouble with the light and dark. It's too light and too dark. I don't have the gift.
That's too technical, huh?
So I said, I don't want it. I'd rather give it to Mr. Dubin, who is a genius in the camera, and he can do it. I don't know the first thing about camera.
You don't know lenses and all that?
Lenses, don't drop the big words. Did you ever work with Lucille Ball in a sketch?
Yes. She knows everything.
Well, tell them, she knows, don't put that there.
Yes.
So that when you get up, this will be here, then you can pick it up with the other thing, so that when you leave, this hand will be over here, and your mic will be right.
That's right.
And you want to go away, lady. No one needs to know all of those things.
She knows exactly
So anyway, I come in, I'm the artistic advisor.
The artistic advisor?
Artistic advisor.
What did you advise them?
You know,
How
you
to be
walk
artistic?
differently, you talk differently. They give you the very first parking place.
That's good.
It's the educational television. You get the first one right near the door. You just go like that, and if you're in an outfit like this, it works. You go right into the thing, and you're the artistic advisor.
Does it say that on your pocket?
Now, wait.
Artistic advisor? Or just...
No, yes, it does.
Yes.
And it says it on the crawl. Now, I went in the studio to check things. I didn't know what I was doing, but you sort of should look around and check and tilt a lot. As an advisor.
Like I see.
So I go, and there is the thing going around the
crawl.
The crawl, good. Now, see, that's a TV word. We don't have crawls in the theater.
That's right.
Earl knows, right, Earl?
What's crawling is not the crawling.
That's right.
Right. I know, so the thing is, this thing is crawling, and it has the credit. Artistic advisor, Charles Nelson Reilly. And I said, who do I see? Can I see someone, please? I said, that's spelt wrong.
Charles Nelson Reilly or what?
Advisor.
Advisor.
Spelt wrong. Ah. I said, in a case like this, it's O-R, as in advisory. And I said, this is terrible.
They had advisor.
Yes.
E-R.
E-R. I know how to spell accordion. I-O-N, not I-A-N. Because I played it for 10 years. If you played it, you know that. If you don't, everyone in the world says I-A-N. And I know advisor.
Are you saying if you can spell the instrument, you can play it?
You can, no, that's not that easy.
I see.
Hey, don't look for a spin-off.
I thought there was a correlation.
No,
there.
it's difficult.
If you can spell the name, you can play.
No, so there I said, I want to see someone about this. It's spelt wrong. Now, when you tell that to the educational television, they are really impressed, and I knew I had them. You know what I mean?
So they
I had them, so I just...
Advisor.
Then I said, you know, I learned the correct pronunciation from Sir Tyrone Guthrie. Now, it's Tyrone Guthrie. Everyone that spells accordion wrong would say Tyrone Guthrie. But I went out with a woman once who knew him very well, and it's Tyrone. And when I said...
Saves a little time, too.
Well, too, if you're in a hurry.
Turn.
You got to get to the cleaner.
Turn.
That's good, that's good.
Turn, Guthrie.
Right. So I said that.
How do you spell that?
Same way, but you just...
Advisor.
T-Y-R-O-N-E.
Oh, I see it.
Yes. Trin. So anyway, when I dropped that on him...
Yeah.
They were panic-stricken.
Because they'd pronounced
They came so close after advisor. So then I left for 2 weeks. I didn't do anything. And then I would come into the control room. They don't know if you're there or not. You can come late. You don't have to have lunch. You just don't even go. And they don't know because no one says, where's the artistic advisor? One man came to me and said, we're going off the set here. Do you want a picket fence or roses? I said, don't bother me with trivia. I'm the artistic advisor. Ask the director. I don't want to get caught.
That's right.
So one final thing about it. That's all. Oh, then I would go every 2 or 3 days into the control room. And you could feel them. You're getting nervous on the dial.
Did they say that's the artistic advisor?
Well, they knew.
Sure.
They had saw the whole sign change. That took a day and a half. So I went in, and I would say to the director, I think you've got too much trees. Or, I think pull back here and get the table. I think it will be so... I must go, very effective, and then I would go. And if you went in every 2 days and just dropped one...
You were picking up just... In other words, you're picking up just enough knowledge to...
Now you want to hear the topper? I was asked to go direct something there, and I said, I'm terribly busy. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead.
They don't know to this day you can't direct.
No.
Well, I think that's a nice credit
But
to
I
have.
can advise.
Well, O.R.
Oh,
Advise. All right. Here's
Where are we going now?
Well, we have to talk about a little frosting here. It is so smooth you can spread it, believe it or not, with a paper knife.
So your wife dreams of
That's
me.
right. Pillsbury's new Frosting Supreme.